Tiger fans, Daniel Pulley here, your local Chick-fil-A Eufaula owner-operator. We are proud to be the official sponsor for the Eufaula Tiger Coaches Show. Be sure to join us for the live show every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Our incredible team is ready to serve you. And don't forget, eat more chicken.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
Looking for quality furniture at unbeatable prices? Come to Holly Home Furnishings in Eufaula. From cozy living room sets to stylish bedroom suites and modern appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house feel like a home. With flexible financing options, convenient delivery, and friendly local service, shopping has never been easier. Visit us today on South Eufaula Avenue and see why Holly Home Furnishings is your hometown choice. Holly Home Furnishings, helping your house feel like home.
Hey, this is Pastor Jimmy Simmons with Chester Chapel. We would like to invite you to come out with us to worship with us at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings for Sunday school and 11 o'clock for a worship service, and then Wednesday night at 6:30. And as always, go Tigers.
Hello, I'm Matt Aver, the new pastor of First United Methodist right here in Eufaula. We'd love for you to join us on Sundays at 10 for worship. We also have Sunday school at 8:45. You can check us out on our social media or our website. We look forward to seeing you. Go Tigers.
We're back at the Eufaula Lake City Classic. Game 3 of the day. It'll be pitting the Eufaula High School Tigers against the GW Long Rebels. Starters for the GW Long Rebels coming in. Starting at forward, a 6', 145-pound sophomore, Jalen Hickerson. At shooting guard, also a sophomore, 6', 175, Jeremiah Harrison. At point guard, 5'11", 165-pound sophomore, Preston Williams. At the other guard, Cameron Richards. He is a senior, 5'10", 140. And forward, 6'1", 215-pound sophomore, Zamarvin McLeod. So 4 sophomores, 1 senior for GW Long. For the Eufaula High School Tigers, starting at guard, Jacaden Mahone, 5'8", 145. He is a sophomore. Willie Walker is a guard, 5'7", 112 pounds, what he's listed at, sophomore. Brian Boyer is a 5'6" guard. Desmond Murray, 6'1" forward. He is a freshman for Eufaula. And then Colin Thomas. We don't have the height and weight on Colin. He's not on a roster, but he is a starter tonight for Eufaula. This Eufaula roster has seen some changes over the course of the young season, and we've yet to see any football players dress out for the Tigers. There's several football players on the roster that have yet to join the team.
I think the freshman you talked about on there is actually a young man that played some last year for the Tigers as a 8th grader.
He is number 15 on the near side of the court here. He is Desmond Murray, 6'1". There's the jump. So, and the surprising thing is, even though this is 2A versus 6A,
5A.
I'm sorry, 5A, 2A versus 5A. We were 6A for 4 years. GW Long with actually a height advantage, at least in the starting lineup.
Good job.
And quickly, a score by GW Long. That was McLeod on the bucket. It's a 2-0 lead for GW Long. Eufaula working around the perimeter. 3-pointer on the way and good. That actually Connor I'm sorry. That is Jacaden Mahone with the 3-pointer. 3-2. Eufaula leads in this one. GW Long weaving on the outside, trying the lane. They Peter inside the big man. He had the points earlier. He scores again. That is McLeod once again, 4-3. Judah along with the lead. Eufaula working the perimeter, looking for the three, bluff the three to the corner, three in the air. Three rattles out that time. It was close. Looked like it was going to go down, but it rattles out. Long with a 1-point lead and the ball. The nightcap of the opening day of the Eufaula Lake City Classic. There'll be 2 games tomorrow. Eufaula, actually in the first game, it will be Smith Station and Abbeville, followed by Eufaula and John Carroll. Inside goes GW Long for another basket. They've doubled up the Tigers here early on, 6-3. Eufaula driving the lane, shot up, no good. I think the foul. No, I guess he was called in the act of shooting, so it will be free throws for the freshman.
First 2
Murray.
games, Keith, it was higher classification winning. It was in the first game, Russell County over Abbeville in a close game. In the last game, it was Smith Station over John Carroll. Like you said here in the nightcap, 3rd game.
Pair of missed free throws, so the score remains 6-3 in favor of GW Long. The thing about basketball, Doug, where there's not a height advantage, you only put 5 on the floor at a time. And so you see a lot more competitive games in basketball with across classifications than you do in football. A little push off, no call. McLeod inside again. He pushes it up. No good. You follow with the rebound. They control it. Now they're going to bring it the other way. Into the corner. Quick 3 in the air. And good. Nice stroke that time from Jacaden Mahone. He has both 3-pointers. All 6 points for Eufaula. Long look for a 3-pointer. They're going to drive it inside. Shot is up. Gets a rebound. Follows with the left hand. No good. Eufaula quickly back up the floor. It's Mahone once again with the ball. He was tripped. They're going to call the foul against number 5, Jeremiah Hairston of GW Long. Tied at 6 here early on. 4:52 to go here in the first quarter. Substitution into the game for Eufaula is going to be Francisco Canundoro. Turnover will go give the ball back to the GW Long Rebels. 4:48 to go in the first stanza. Tied at 6. It's been 3 inside baskets for GW Long. It's been 2 3-pointers for Eufaula. Pass inside. It's going to be tipped away. Nearly stolen by Eufaula. Now it is stolen. It's going to be a foul on Preston Williams of the Rebels. Eufaula in the front court. Chance to take their first lead of the night. Tied at 6. Working the perimeter. Tigers looking. It's been all outside. Another 3-pointer in the air. It's going to be good. Nice shot by Willie Walker that time. Sophomore puts it in. Eufaula their first lead, 9-6. Some token backcourt, 3-quarter court pressure from the Tigers. A 2-man press. Basically a full court man-to-man for Eufaula. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Good no call that time by the officiating crew, as really nothing happening that time for Long as he went 1-on-2. Another 3-pointer from the corner. Willie Walker once again. That's 4 3-pointers for Eufaula. They've built a 12-6 lead now with 3:39 to go. And good to see those 3-pointers go down, John Wayne.
Yep. I just walked in and sat down, and it was 10. I'm new to all this. What's number 10?
Number
Walker.
10. Walker's at 2
He's hot.
three-pointers.
He's got a hot hand. probably see some defense change now.
Well,
Get a little closer to
the
him.
first 6 points were scored by Jacaden Mahone. He hit 2 3-pointers early, and then it's been Walker. But I don't know if you heard as you were coming in, but we announced the starting lineups, and Long actually with a height advantage, not a lot.
I listened to it in the truck as I was pulling up, and which me and you was here the other night and watched him play a little bit. You following. From what I've seen, I see improvement just in a few minutes I've been here as far as all those turnovers we saw in the first game. So, and like you said, still a lot of football players with a lot of height and size to hopefully to come onto the court here in the next few weeks.
So 12-6, we'll see what Long does out of their timeout. They jumped out to a 6-3 lead. It's been 9 unanswered points by Eufaula here to take a 6-point lead. I believe it's going to be a 5-second violation. I'm going to tell you what, I had not seen 5 seconds called much at all.
5's kind of like 3. You don't see either one of them called much.
Right, but they've called 3 seconds in the lane quite a bit tonight over the course of these 3 games. And I've seen that was probably the 3rd or 4th 5-second violation I've seen called. Nice
Good
pass
pass
inside. Nice finish that time. Good finish by the freshman. That was Desmond Murray. And Eufaula up 8, 14-6.
Yeah, that shot was a little bit blocked. He just pushed right on through it.
Long working the perimeter. Fake the 3-pointer from the right wing. Now they're going to bring it back out and reset. Eufaula with a straight man-to-man defense. The center, 25 feet from the basket. He's going to drive it in. They're going to call a foul on Eufaula. There was some contact. There's been a lot of contact.
They call it on 3.
I think they called it on 25.
Yep.
I think his last name is Cugnadoro. Francisco Cugnadoro. He is a 6'2", 284-pound, and does not have his class on there. I don't know if he's a senior, junior, sophomore, but a young starting 5 for Eufaula either way.
He's a good size young man.
So Long working the perimeter. It was an inside game for them early on. All 3 baskets have come in the paint. Actually, 12 of the 14 points have come from outside the 3-point line. As I say that, Jalen Long takes is Preston Williams with a 3-pointer from the right baseline. 14-9 now, a 5-point lead for Eufaula with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Good defense by Juvenile Long. They're actually in a matchup zone. I say that. It may be a sagging man-to-man because they're not. 3-pointer in the air is no good. Eufaula crashes the boards, but they're going to take it away. They're going to call jump ball now. And no possession error on the scoreboard. Cannot remember who would get it here. Three subs coming in. I see it. It's going to be Eufaula ball. It's on the scorers table. 3 subs in for Long, 1 in for Eufaula. Baseline inbounds for Eufaula. They pass it in to the freshman. His shot short. He gets his own rebound, passes it out front.
Boom. That's 10.
Shot in the air. Willie Walker with his 3rd 3-pointer here of the first quarter. Overall, it's a 5th 3-pointer for Eufaula. Eufaula on pace for 23 pointers in this game.
5 seconds, yep.
10-second violation.
10, I got you.
So turnover. For Long, 1:18 to go here in the first quarter. Eufaula with an 8-point lead. That's the ties their largest lead of the first half. Looking to push it to double digits with a basket on this trip. Walker, he's been hot from outside. He's going to pass. Going to be a travel. Actually hopped without putting the ball on the floor that time. to the Eufaula guard. It'll be Long's ball with a 1:04 to go here in the first quarter play. Cool. Full court press. It's actually just a full court man-to-man for Eufaula. Now they're going to trap the ball. They trap it successfully, come up with a turnover. They're going to throw it back inside. Walker gets it. He puts it up and in. Walker with 11 points here in the first quarter of play. Still pressure by Eufaula. Ball in the corner for Long. Passing inside. Laid up and in. Nice play that time by GW Long. That was actually, we don't have, I guess 30 is who, yeah, Hunter Kirchner. And missed the basket. Eufaula scored a basket of their own. 21-11, a 10-point lead now for Eufaula. Timeout on the floor. Timeout called by GW Long. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back after this. Uh-oh.
Hello, I'm Matt Aver, the new pastor of First United Methodist right here in Eufaula. We'd love for you to join us on Sundays at 10 for worship. We also have Sunday school at 8:45. You can check us out on our social media or our website. We look forward to seeing you. Go Tigers.
That's what
15.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 10-point lead by Eufaula, 21-11. It's been an 18-5 run for Eufaula. Quick foul called in the backcourt. That's going to be the third team foul against Eufaula. Three team fouls against Long here in the first quarter as well. Neither team in the bonus. Pass to the backcourt, 13 seconds to go. Eufaula trying to trap, dribbling out of it, but it's intercepted, then given right back to Long. Eufaula taking it away, going to have to put it up. Dot will be good if he makes it. It was offline, but 10-point lead for Eufaula in the first half, in the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, 21-11. We'll step aside. Be back after this.
Looking for quality furniture at unbeatable prices? Come to Holly Home Furnishings in Eufaula. From cozy living room sets to stylish bedroom suites and modern appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house feel like a home. With flexible financing options, convenient delivery, and friendly local service, shopping has never been easier. Visit us today on South Eufaula Avenue and see why Holly Home Furnishings is your hometown choice. Holly Home Furnishings, helping your house feel like home.
GW Long jumped out to a 6-3 lead early on in this game, and Eufaula's come back on the strength of 5 3-pointers in the first quarter. It's pretty good if you can hit 5 in a quarter. You're on pace for 20 in the game.
That's right.
And we'll see if Eufaula can continue that hot shooting. 3 of those were made by Willie Walker. He is a sophomore. And 2 of them by Jacaden Mahone, also a sophomore. Just a young starting lineup for Eufaula. Sophomore. Boyer, I'm not sure, not listed, but a freshman.
Wow.
And then we don't have it on Kyron Thomas, but looks like Eufaula back with a starting lineup on the floor as we begin the second quarter. Long will inbound the ball right here in front of us here at half court. Long working there on the perimeter. They swing it around to the left wing. McLeod kicking it back outside. McLeod with a couple of early baskets on the inside as that Long came out trying to work the ball down to the low post. They were successful early on. They haven't tried it lately. Almost a turnover. 3-pointer in the air. It tips around. Good rebound that time. Controlled by Eufaula. Eufaula looking to push it. Free throw line jumper is good.
Mahone.
That was Mahone. That's 13 points now for. I'm sorry. 7 8 points, I'm sorry, for Mahone here in the contest so far. 23-11 is the lead in favor of Eufaula. Just under 7 minutes to go. Corner three in the air from Long is no good. Rebound controlled by Eufaula, but lost out of bounds. It'll be Long's ball from the baseline.
I see a lot of improvement from what me and you saw about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, certainly handling the ball, taking care of the ball, valuing the ball a lot better than they did then.
2 shots.
Yeah, you don't see free throws awarded a lot of times when the ball doesn't even go up in the air. It was not even a shot attempt there, but they're going to say he was in an act of shooting. So first free throw is up.
Eufaula fitting a sub 3 in. Davis Cullens, and that last name that you said a while ago.
Yeah. Cugnadora is what we'll call him. 1 or 2 from the free throw line. 23-12, 11-point lead for Eufaula as that pass a little overthrown and out of bounds. Turnover by Eufaula. And you had just complimented him on taking care of the basketball.
Yeah. I need some wood to knock on, don't I?
So with 6:25 to go here in the second quarter play, Eufaula with 11-point lead, but Long with the basketball. 1 foul against Eufaula, none against Long so far, and a banked-in three-pointer from the left wing makes it an 8-point game, 23-15. Eufaula had gotten up to a 13-point lead at one point. Give and go here. Foul going to be called on the cut to the basket. Now 3 more players. I don't know. I wonder if it'll be the same 3. We'll see.
That's your 3 starters coming back. Nope. Cruz is one of them.
Yeah, number 22, Rollins Cruz.
Cruz and Dixon.
In the game for the first time tonight. That shot just rolls off the front of the rim. All the way to the basket. Nice block that time. That block came from Jamarius Dixon. It'll remain on this end on the baseline out of bounds. Gw Long. 5:44 to go here in the second quarter. 23-15 is the score in favor of Eufaula. No pressure on the ball as they inbound it. It's McLeod on the baseline trying to work it inside. He puts it up. No good. Good rebound by Screws on the backside. Looking to push this time as Eufaula. They're going to run the break very well. That time it was Dixon landed up off the glass for 2. 10-point game now for Eufaula. 5:25 to go here in the second. Full court press once again for Eufaula. A lot of pressure on the ball. Deflection by Eufaula out of bounds.
Eufaula's ball.
Yep. Apparently, we saw that some in the game before. It apparently deflected off of the other player's hands. Ball with a 10-point lead. Looking to build on that here. They work it inside. Now they take it back outside. But a lot of ball pressure by Long this time. All the way in. And one. Nice play that time as he laid it up off the window softly on the drive. Or did they call a charge? They waved it off.
He called a charge. I thought he was pointing at him, too, on the floor.
It was Jamil Davis with the drive that time. But it'll be his first foul. 5 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. 10-point lead for Eufaula, 25-15. They led by 11 at the end of the first quarter. Long continues to work the ball around the perimeter. Trying to post up is McLeod down inside. As we said, he scored a couple of quick baskets early on in this game. They're going to pass it to him outside. He's going to look to drive inside all the way in. He lays it up, no good. Good defense that time by Eufaula. It's going to be Jamil Davis takes it all the way in, a little short on the first shot. Second shot up, a little long that time, and GW Long comes down with a rebound. He was short on the first shot. He overshot the second shot, overcorrected, and then Long gathered it in. Didn't give him a third attempt.
I think they were just standing at the bottom of the hill. When the ball came down, they took it.
But that's going to be a turnover back to Eufaula. We've been stuck on 25-15 for the last minute and a half or so. Say that. And
2-15 and 3.
Caden Mahone comes back in along with Desmond Murray and Kylan Thomas. All the way in. Nice drive that time. That was Mahone. You follow with a 12-point lead now. Three-pointer in the air and good. That is Jalen Hickerson for GW Long from the left corner. Colin Thomas drives in and one. Nice play that time from Colin Thomas as he drove in from the right baseline, kissed it off the glass, and drew the foul. 11-point Eufaula lead. Thomas has a free throw that will push it back to 12 to match the three-pointer on the other end. Shot is up, no good, but Eufaula controls the rebound and puts it up and in. It's the freshman, Desmond Murray. So Eufaula up by 13, their largest lead of the night, or ties their largest lead of the night. 3:22 to go here in the first half. As Long just does get it into the front court. Working the offense at long range is GW Long.
Good drive.
Nice drive that time, and laying it up in the end is Jeremiah Hairston. I'll cut the Eufaula lead back to 11. That's where we started this quarter, with Eufaula up by 11, 21-10. So each team has scored 10 points so far here in the first 5 minutes and 1 second of the second quarter. Eufaula will inbound coming the other way. Eufaula continue to run the weave and work the outside. Ball in the air from Mahone, and it's good. Third three of the night for Mahone, Jacaden Mahone, and Eufaula's lead is 14, the largest of the game thus far. Eufaula got in that passing lane, could not control it though, and it goes out of bounds to GW Long with 2:28 to go here before halftime. Long working it on the perimeter. They'll work it down to the baseline. Now they find a man open on the wing. Three-pointer up and in. Nice shot that time from Cameron Richards. That'll cut the Eufaula lead back down to 11, where we started this quarter. Back and forth affair here. Eufaula working it on the right corner. Now they'll bring it back out front. The ball in the hands of Mahone. Three-pointer in the air from Desmond Murray. Good. And Eufaula back up by 14 as we roll under 2 minutes to go here before halftime intermission. 1:45 and counting here. 37-23 is the score in favor of Eufaula. Working it all the way down inside. Deflected away that time by Murray. It'll be the Rebels' ball from the baseline out of bounds. Inbounded into the right corner. They're going to pass it back inside. Going for the steal, not getting it. Nice layup that time by Hunter Kirchner. They cut the Eufaula lead down to 12. A quick turnover on the other end will give the ball right back to the Rebels. 119. It was an 11-point Eufaula lead at the end of the first quarter. It's 12 now, 37-25. Long actually jumped out to his lead in this game 6-3 early on. They cleared out for a drive, taking it all the way in is Jeremiah Hairston, and the lead is down to 10, 37-27 as we go under 2 minutes. And back-to-back turnovers for Eufaula and another breakaway attempt for Long as they'll put it up. It's no good, though, trying to save it. But he stepped on the baseline. It'll turn the ball back over to Eufaula. I think we spoke too soon, John Wayne, about the turnovers because Eufaula back-to-back turnovers, and it's really kind of opened the door for Long to get. Eufaula was on the verge of blowing this on open, and some turnovers have really prevented that from happening. But Long has made some good plays on the offensive end as well.
You get a little tired. It's easy to make those mistakes. Oh, no foul. Good rebound.
Good deflection or block on that, but there to clean it up was number 23, Martravius Cullens for Eufaula. It's a 12-point lead with under 20 to go here in the first half. Going to call the foul on the floor against Eufaula. That foul will go against Jamil Davis. I'll stop the clock with 11.2 seconds to go to a baseline out of bounds for GW Long. 3 fouls against Eufaula, 2 against GW Long. Neither team in danger of going into the bonus here with 11 seconds to go in the first half.
No, hadn't
ball lobbed inside. Breakaway attempt for Eufaula, and they're going to call the foul against McLeod of GW Long. He kind of didn't push him hard, but he did push him a little bit. Losing his balance was Collins. And it'll be the third foul against GW Long. It's actually Cullens, Martravius Cullens. And Eufaula trying to bring a sub in. They will. It'll be Mahone back into the game. My goodness, we inbounded straight to them. Going to give them a almost.
Oh, wow.
How about that? Neither team's going to score at the end of the first half. They missed 2 layups, but we threw the ball right to him. And the funny thing is, we subbed in, and then that's what happened. But Eufaula goes to the locker room with a 12-point lead, 39-27. We led 21-10 at the end of 1, so that was a higher score. We actually outscored them 18-17 in the second quarter. So higher score in second quarter. It'll be interesting to see how the last 16 minutes play out. But with that, we're going to step aside for halftime intermission. We'll be back with the third quarter after this break. Well, 16 minutes of basketball left in this one. You fought with a 12-point lead. The larger classification school has won the previous two games tonight, as it was Russell County. It didn't look like it was going to start out that way, John Wayne, as it was mostly a 9 or 10-point lead for Abbeville. They looked very good in that opening game, but with about 6 minutes to go in the game, it kind of turned. And for the majority of the fourth quarter, Abbeville only scored 4 points. They scored 68 points in the first 3 quarters of the game. And then it just turned there in the fourth quarter, and it ended up being a 5-point victory for Russell County. It was a 2A against a 6A.
Was a lot more relief coming in with the 6A.
That was. We talked about that even in the first half, how that could be a factor down the stretch, because Abbeville really only played about 7 players for the whole game. Eufaula opens with the ball. They're up 12. 3-pointer in the air. That one rims out, but a nice rebound. Put back, no good. Eufaula fights for and gets the rebound. Put up for the third time. It's good. That is Willie Walker with the basket. Walker in double figures. We have him unofficially at 13 points. Walker up. Ball hit the second time on the rim, so coming down the rebound was Thomas. You follow quickly up in the front court. Willie Walker with a 3. No good. Overshot at that time. Rebound down to Gia Belong. Running the other way. You follow with a 14-point lead. 7:10 to go.
Good pass.
3-pointer in the air from the baseline. No good. You follow with the rebound. Good rebound that time by Mahone. He blocked out the corner shooter. Mahone's going to bring it all the way down. He'll fire the 3 from the left wing about 4 feet behind the line. It's good. You follow with their biggest lead of the night. 17 points, 44-27. Just a minute, 15 seconds here into the third quarter. You follow with 5 quick points. Long with the drive. Floater is good. Cuts the lead down to 15 with 6:28 to go here. Good hands by Gia Belong, and they're going to call a jump ball. You don't see that very often, John Wayne. He reached through between the other players' legs to grab that ball. And instead of getting a foul called, they called it jump ball. Roland Screws will check into the game for Eufaula. Checking out is Willie Walker.
Yeah, Walker lost his dribble trying to go down low and when they picked it up, he just reached in there and grabbed at it.
Nice drive that time. Thomas on the rebound. Pass ahead. Shot is up and good. Very nice touch that time. Soft touch by Murray as he came down, got it under control, put the ball up softly. You follow with a 16-point lead. Sorry, 17-point lead. 46-29. 5:45 to go. Driving a tip is good. Nice shot by Mahone. 19-point Eufaula lead. 5:30 to go here in the third. Pass ahead by Long, looking inside. They get it down there. McLeod is their man. He nice turnaround shot over his right shoulder and cuts the lead down to 17 with 5:25. Timeout on the floor. That's how this game started. They pounded that ball inside to McLeod. He is listed. He's a forward. He's listed at 6'1", 215. He looks a little bigger. He looks like he weighs a little more than that.
About 240 to me. Yeah.
And he carves out some space inside. He's got a pretty soft touch on his shot. As evidence on that one, he got it inside. He turned around, shot it over his right shoulder. He's a right-hander, so it was a turnaround jump shot and a nice soft touch, put it through. But it is a 17-point Eufaula lead. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter so far.
I think they called the timeout. Trying to slow it down a little bit, probably.
Yeah, on the floor for Eufaula is Cudnadoro, Screws, Mahone, Cullens, and Boyer.
Oh, they finna try to press a little bit.
It'll be interesting to see how this works out. Eufaula easily into the front court. Try to trap. Easily beat the trap. Trying to draw baseline. Tried to hit the man cutting to the basket. Saved by Screws out near half court. He's going to drive down. He passes it to the wing. Three-pointer in the air. It's no good. Rebound, no one there for Eufaula. It's pulled down by GW Long with 5 minutes to go here in the third. Trailing by 17, Long up into the front court. Driving the baseline, cut off. Going to turn around. Bailed out by the foul call. The shot was blocked, but apparently he got him down low because it didn't look like any contact up high. That was Cullens that drew the foul for Eufaula. Going to the line will be Preston Williams for GW Long. Williams, 5'11", listed as a point guard. Shots up, no good. Long off the back iron. John Wayne's taking me a lot. Of course, this was a shooting foul, but the way they do it now with after the fifth foul, they shoot 2 free throws. There's no 1-and-1s in high school basketball anymore.
When did that change?
It changed, I think, last year, but I did not realize. I knew they went to 5 fouls per quarter.
Right.
I did instead of 7 for a half, but it's not a 1-and-1. It's a 2-shot foul. That really kind of came into play in the Russell County and Abbeville game. Shot from the corner is no good. They're going to call a foul. Unfortunately, it was just incidental contact. They called it on Cullens. That's 2 quick fouls. No, I guess they didn't call the foul. They didn't go to the scorer's table. They just called a bump, I suppose. But they gave the ball out of bounds to GW Long. That was unusual in that they blew the whistle, stopped play, and inbounded the ball from out of bounds. Right. Didn't call a foul. $16-point game now. Good hands. They tried to save it under the basket. Cut off that time by Boyer of Eufaula. It'll stay on this end with the Long Rebels. Working it. Corner 3 up in the air and good.
A lot of arc
nice
on that
shot that time by Preston Williams. That'll cut the Eufaula lead down to 13. That's the lowest it's been in a while.
This pressure, Eufaula hadn't been able to score since they turned this pressure up.
3-pointer in the air. And no good once again, Long. And GW Long comes down the rebound. 13-point lead, looking to cut it could cut it to 10 with a 3 on this possession.
It's like Eufaula's fixing to have a mass sub in as well.
Yeah, that's part of it too. Is they've had several guys on the bench during this GW Long run. It hasn't been Walker and Mahone taking those 3-pointers here for Eufaula lately. Well, that was travel.
He walked, yep.
And with that, 4 new players into the game for Eufaula.
Davis, Walker, Johnson, and Dixon.
3:06. They're going to call a foul on Long as they continue to apply the pressure as the Tigers brought it up the court. I tell you one thing I noticed. We noticed when we came to that game a couple of weeks ago, John Wayne, is how back when we were in school, the coach would buy shoes for the team, and everybody wore the same shoes. Nobody wears the same shoes anymore.
On either team.
That's what I'm saying. Either team, any of the games I've seen so far. Of course, it's the same way in college basketball.
Yep.
You'll see.
Well,
my wife was watching the game the other night, and she said, he's got on pink shoes.
Well, ain't no telling what he got paid to wear them pink shoes either.
That's
right?
true.
They wear whatever shoes the NIL lets them wear.
That's true. You follow inbounding against a full court press. Now they're going to fall back. Still going to give token pressure, though. Originally, it was 4 men inside the free throw line for GW Long. Eufaula breaks the press. They're going to try to score here. And a nice play. And one. Driving in was Jaquavian Johnson. He took it all the way in, finished strong, drew the foul, pushes the Eufaula lead. Have they not put? I guess they haven't put the points on the board yet. I don't think. I thought Eufaula. It shows a 13-point lead. I thought they had 48 before that shot. Free throws up and no good. Rebounded by Long. On scores has 48-35. We'll see if that becomes a factor. That's a foul on Jamil Davis, and I'll be honest, the feet kind of got tangled up, it looked like.
Yeah.
But
I think he hit the floor and ref felt like he had to call something.
Right. Okay, they finally put the points up for Eufaula. It's a 15-point lead, 50-35.
Yeah, I saw some guys over hollering at the scorekeeper a while ago.
I wouldn't want to be the scorekeeper. It'd be easy to kind of lose track on something like that.
Need to put you in a penalty box with some glass where you can just focus on it.
Working at the high post, now they kick it out to the left wing. Back into the post to McLeod. He's forced out. Good job by Eufaula by Dixon, forcing him outside. Long gets it inside, but they blew the bunny. It's going to be a fast break attempt.
Uh-oh.
We got to look here. It's going to be a blown bunny on the far end. We thought it might be a dunk attempt, but instead, Eufaula blew the layup. Long back on the other end. They'll pay it off with a layup. That'll cut the lead down to back to 13. Largest lead of the night has been 19 for Eufaula. Eufaula works it on the outside for an open three-point attempt. There's an air ball. And lost out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover now with 1:30 to go. Still 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this one. A lot of time left. 13-point lead for Eufaula, and Long will be coming the other way. It was an 11-point lead at halftime. No, a 12-point lead. 11-point lead at the end of the first quarter. 12-point lead at halftime for Eufaula. They built that lead by 1, but they actually had it up to 19 earlier in this quarter. It looked like the Tigers were threatening to blow this game wide open, but credit to Long. They've come back. They went to a full court press that's really bothered the Tigers. There's a layup. This Tigers lose the rebound, but now they come down with it and control it. Davis on the breakaway. He's going to lose his
traveling.
Yeah, he's going to lose his footing. That seemed like they cut him off. That was just seemed like it was a situation trying to do too much.
Well, he had a man trailing right there on the other side that I think he could have got a great assist off of it.
So 105, still the Tigers leading by 13. Points have been hard to come by for Eufaula lately. Almost a travel by Long. Long in danger of a 10-second violation here. They just do get across half court. Nice dish off, but a good block that time by Eufaula. Rolling Screws on the breakaway. Tigers blow another layup. It was contested, but Screws gave up the ball ahead. Now with 30 seconds, the Tigers running the fast break again. This time, good play. Giving the ball up that time was Mahone. The scoring was Davis under the basket. So back to 15 for Eufaula. Be interested to see if Long know they're going to fire the three. And it banks in. That's the third banked in three we've seen in 3 games from almost straight away. Tigers don't realize, I don't think. Yeah, they do. They get the shot up. No good. So we're right back where we started from the third quarter. It's a 12-point game. So credit to GW Long for fighting back. They were down as much as 19. They cut it back down to where we started this third quarter. We'll have 8 minutes to play to decide this one with a 12-point Eufaula lead.
Let's get started.
Now that we have your attention, call Lauren Streeter with Lake Home Realty for all of your real estate needs.
Oh, yeah.
As the teams take the floor, we have 8 minutes left to decide this one. Remember, tomorrow evening we'll have a couple of games for you as Abbeville will take on Smith Station at 5 o'clock, followed by Eufaula taking on John Carroll of Birmingham. That game should tip somewhere around 6:30. Eufaula will start with the ball here, leading by 12. Long trying to trap things now as they pass it in the corner. They're going to call a push-off on Eufaula. It'll be a foul against Desmond Murray. It'll be GW Long ball with a chance with the three-pointer to cut this to single digits. It would be the first time it was in single digits since the second quarter. Long working at long range. So they'll bring it, try to work it inside out. Corner three in the air and good. Just like that, a 9-point game as they trimmed 10 points off the lead here over the last 6 minutes of game action.
Ball.
Deflection out of bounds. Eufaula will retain possession. 7:13 to go on the clock. 52-43. Eufaula leads. Eufaula inbounds, but it's tipped away. Eufaula will win the foot race. Now it's going to be a 5-on-4. Trying to drive it inside, but the ball is deflected and stolen away by GW Long. Breakaway attempt. Ball is up and no good. Eufaula with the rebound, looking to bring it the other way. They don't have numbers, but they're going to drive it all the way anyway. Nice left-handed layup. Good job that time by Brian Brewer as the Tiger lead goes back to double digits, 54-43. 6:40 to go in the game. Working on the right wing is Long. Have a man working low post. Now they swing it all the way across, the skip pass. Now they take it down to the low post. Looking to turn around. He's tied up. It'll be a jump ball. And the possession area should stay on this end with Long. 6:18 to go. We started this quarter with a 12-point Eufaula lead. It's currently 11. Along with the ball, they throw it in. Working at long range, they'll swing it over to the right wing. Now inside to the low post, they're going to call a foul
on
the floor against Eufaula. That is on Kylan Thomas. We've got a couple of subs coming in for Eufaula. Coming in for Thomas and Murray it was Dixon. I believe it's Dixon and Davis. A lot of pressure that time. Davis almost came out with a steal. You can tell the Eufaula has really turned up the defensive intensity here. But with that, they give up an open three, and the same man just nailed that three again. That's Preston Williams. He has hit a couple of three-pointers here lately, and the lead is down to 8. Timely three-pointers. Dixon with the ball is tipped, blocked, but it's going to be a foul called. We'll see who it goes against. Probably McLeod. 55 it is with the foul. That is the second foul of the quarter against Gia Belong. It will draw free throw attempts from Dixon. First free throw is up, and it will rattle in. Rolls in that time. Cullins. I was calling him Dixon. It's Cullins. Can't trust my memory. Second free throw, nothing but net. Pair of timely free throws from Cullins, and Eufaula's lead is 10. And just like that's a turnover,
layup.
And it's going to be a left-handed layup in. 12 points lead now for Eufaula. Those points by Jamil Davis. The situation that time, Davis was kind of running alongside the ball player. He threw his arms up in the air. He just couldn't get away from him as they were running with contact down the floor. When they call the foul on him, that'll be the third foul on Eufaula. Well, that's big. 3 fouls with 5:31 still to go. Neither team has been in the bonus yet this entire game. But with 5:31 to go, 3 fouls against Eufaula, 1 against Long. On the 5th team foul, it'll be a pair of free throws for the Rebels for the remainder of the game. Pass inside, somehow or another that got to where it needed to go, and Eufaula felt forced an error.
Wow.
So they're calling jump ball.
And I'll say again, wow. I couldn't understand how we couldn't get a rebound when it was one of them amongst three white jerseys.
I agree. Somehow or another, the ball kept falling into their players' hands. That would have been a big foul because they would have been shooting free throws. And then they would have been shooting free throws on every foul after that.
Yeah. There it is right there.
That's the 4th foul, but that'll just give it to them out of bounds.
Next foul is.
Right now it's a 12-point lead, 58-46. Well, they must be correcting the scoreboard because they're letting them shoot here with 4 fouls. That was definitely on the floor, was it not? Now they're correcting. They're giving the ball out of bounds. Up. 3-pointer in the air. It's going to hit the top of the backboard, but Eufaula comes down with it. Willie Walker with it. Goodness, the ball rolled off, but a nice follow by Cullins. Eufaula's lead up to 14. So maybe, just maybe, they have weathered the storm here.
That's the first playoff game.
Yeah, I actually forgot that was tonight.
Yeah,
I knew it was tonight, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, 1 tonight and got 3 tomorrow.
That's right.
And, so much inconsistency lately with all 12 of those teams. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick. And then you got teams like Georgia that's lost their starting quarterback.
Right. But, the guy who came in and played in that.
Oh, he played. Well, they rallied around him. The team rallied around him.
And you know what? In a situation like that, John Wayne, a guy can come in and look great, in a situation like that because he didn't know he was going to play.
That's right.
He didn't know he was going to play, but now
he had no nerves till he said go.
Absolutely. And now for over 3 weeks, he knows more than likely he's the man. So it'll be a different situation. But Notre Dame up 14-0 on Indiana.
I think I was still in the first.
It was just underway in the second.
Just started the second quarter, yeah.
But I mean, that's this is Indiana. They're in the same state,
right?
And interesting to see. Which Notre Dame has really been playing good football since they lost that game early. And one opportunity,
and that was foul number 5.
Yep.
So they'll be shooting any foul from now on.
The last 4:35 of the game, it'll be free throws for Long every time you follow fouls. It's 5 fouls to 2 now. You follow and Long, 60-48. McLeod at the line for the free throw. Free throw is up and good. Good job. Been very impressed with him. He has done a good job on the inside for them. I'm sure he will wreak some havoc in 2A this year. Almost a turnover for Eufaula. Cullens driving to the basket. He is fouled. That'll be on the floor. That'll be the third team foul against GW Long. So they're now only 2 fouls behind Eufaula. 4:25 to go. 60-49, 11-point Eufaula lead. Pass into Cullens. He gets it at the top of the key, going to drive the lane. He loses it. Long with the breakaway. They're going to run the secondary break. They take the 3 off the break. It's tipped out, but Long able to control it. Corner 3 is up and good. Lead back down to 8. 60-52. GW Long has hit some very timely threes here in the fourth quarter. Eufaula driving. Nice play that time up and in by Brian Booyer. Eufaula's lead back to 10. That was a big basket with 3:40 to go in the game here tonight. Eufaula leads 62-52. Shot up, no good. Eufaula controls the rebound. That was Murray with the rebound. Gets it back to Mahone. Mahone throws it. Coach Smith with the timeout. That was a good timeout. Almost another turnover there for Eufaula. Going to regroup here with a 10-point lead with 3:26 to go. We'll be back after this timeout. Oops. Well, well, maybe not. We'll just keep it right here.
They coming back on the floor anyway. I noticed the way that Long's putting pressure on. They'll have 3 guys over here on 2. Somebody's got to be open.
I've been impressed with, when you mentioned them turning up the pressure. I really thought Eufaula handled it better than they have, but
yeah. They're almost reckless with it. It's like they almost hit the panic button when the pressure's there. Wide open.
3-pointer, no good. I tell you what, 3-pointer from Long is up, no good.
Good rebound.
Tigers dodged a bullet there. 10-point lead with 3 minutes to go. You got to run your offense, but you would like to see them be a little more deliberate, work a little clock. We'll see how long this possession takes. They took it over with 3:02 on the clock. Turnover. It's 13 seconds before they turn the ball over. Long with a chance to cut it to 2 or 7 with a 3.
They're trying to get 10 in position to shoot that 3 because he's hot.
I mean, honestly.
There he is. Oh.
And we got off of him. We let him shoot it. He shoots an air ball that time. Cullens with the ball. Almost a double dribble. He touched it with both hands between his legs. You follow up the court.
2:23. He got the ball.
3-pointer in the air. It's going to be an air ball. 8-second possession. With a 10-point lead.
And 3 fouls on him. Need to get him, hold the ball and get him on that number 5. which we've done good. We've been sitting on 4 the whole time.
No, we have 5.
Okay, we do
They
have
just
5.
didn't update the scoreboard. There's 5 fouls on Eufaula. Possession area, it favors long if there's the next jump ball. 3 seconds in the lane. That's a big call on GW Long. So Eufaula gets the ball right back. 1:59 on the clock here, John Wayne. I'm telling you, if I'm Coach Smith, just like that, we lazily throw the ball in and we turn the ball over. And a good block by Cullens, though, saves the day for Eufaula, as it's going to be Eufaula's ball. Cullen's going to bring it all the way down. He drives all the way coast to coast, lays it in for a 12-point lead with 1:44 on the clock. Yeah, I didn't see who threw that ball in, John Wayne, but you've got to value the basketball.
Oh, yeah. Especially when they've had pressure on you the whole second half.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of those situations where he just kind of like he didn't put anything on the pass. He just kind of lobbed it in, and they recovered and picked it off.
I think they played a minute and a half, called timeout, come back under pressure, and been a different game since then.
Right. But I would be really surprised if we didn't just try to run a weave on the outside if there's a layup, if it's open.
That's right.
There's no reason at this point to take another outside shot.
Take the layup. Just keep moving. I would challenge them. See, can we go and run the clock for a minute 44 without turning it over and without taking a shot?
At this point, you have enough points to win the basketball game. They'd have to score. They've scored 52 points in 30 minutes and 16 seconds. They'd have to score 12 points. If you don't score another point, 12 points just to draw even.
And I think
in a minute 44 seconds.
Foul you.
Right. You follow with a press, just trying to burn more time off the clock here. Turnover, you follow with the ball, looking to run. Cullen's going to take it all the way. That time it rolls off. But
they go call a foul on him.
They'll call jump ball. It's going to be Long's ball, though. We're first guessing now because we already said that, but minute 44 when that ball got inbounded going the other way,
right.
Only 20 seconds off the clock, and Eufaula had a possession in between.
Well, our possession was a steal and a missed layup.
I know, but there was no reason to take that layup. So now it's a 10-point game with a minute 18.
Yep.
Eufaula could still have the basketball right now if they don't go for the layup. I just wonder sometimes, but I watch a lot of I've not watched a lot of games, but the high school games we've seen, it doesn't seem like anybody does that.
No, it's always wide open.
Now, in fairness, Russell County, when they actually started working a little bit of 4-corner weave against Abbeville the first game with a 3-point lead, and it
cost them though.
They actually did a pretty good job.
Well, they cost Abbeville the game. I mean, I'm sure they got some fouls in.
Yeah, but they hit their free throws. They kept hitting their free throws to keep it a 2-possession game. Abbeville converted on the other end, but they kept them at bay by hitting their free throws. It may be a situation, to be honest with you, John Wayne. I haven't really been keeping track of the free throw shooting for Eufaula, but free throw shooting hadn't been that great. They may not want to go to the free throw line.
Full court pressing here.
Well, they don't really have much choice down 10. Nope. That was close. 1:16 on the clock. 64-54. Eufaula leads. Roland Screws was inbounding a ball on the baseline. They're bringing in Brian Boyer to inbound the ball now. He's going to be on the spot. Cannot run. He's in a tough spot here, right on the corner.
There's nobody deep. Send one.
Yeah, really.
There he is.
Yeah. They inbounded it where he could be trapped, but a good job that time by Walker getting it out. Eufaula brings it up. They kick it over. Going to shoot a 3, and it goes in. He's bailed out there. There was no reason to shoot that ball. 67-54. 1 minute remaining. That was a no, yes play because down 10, the ball is more important with a 10-point lead than the points at that point. Good steal by Eufaula. Cullen in. He's going to be fouled. With 38 seconds left, I think it's safe to say, 13-point lead, that Eufaula's going to get out here with a victory. But, Joey, it just seems like it's all gas, no brakes. And that's just the way it's played these days.
I bet if this was a playoff game, that you'd see some clock running for a couple of reasons. Hold your lead and also give my guys time to get a little rest because I know they got to go again tomorrow.
Well, these guys got to play again tomorrow.
Yeah, but this ain't for no region or no championship.
That's right.
It's for turkey dinner.
That's right. 2 good free throws made by Cullens. He's hit a couple. He's hit the last 4 free throws he's taken. Eufaula still pressuring the ball, but this is where you kind of back off, guard the 3-point line, let them dribble around the perimeter.
There's 10. They want 10 to shoot that 3.
Absolutely. He lost it.
It's going
to be Cullens once again bring it down. He was looking to dunk it.
And 3 men that couldn't get a rebound.
Yep. 15 seconds to go, but Eufaula comfortably ahead by 15. 69-54. Eufaula, it's a hot potato now. Nobody wants it. Eufaula finally comes away with it. I don't know if they're going to call a foul.
They called a foul, 21 or 1-2. 2.5 seconds.
Still not in the bonus. So Eufaula will inbound. That's about all that's left is the inbound. Eufaula should get away from here with a 69-54 win, a 15-point win. Really wasn't pretty at times, but a win is a win.
Yep.
And the Tigers,
especially against a team you never seen before, don't play often.
That's right. And tomorrow, the final game of the Eufaula Lake City Classic will pit the Eufaula Tigers and the John Carroll Cavaliers out of Birmingham. We saw John Carroll earlier tonight. That should be a pretty good basketball game, John Wynn.
Are they 4A, 3A?
They're 5A.
Okay.
And they're a basketball school, so it should be interesting to see. Not much height, but they play pretty good. Doug made the observation that most of their players were shooting with both hands.
Wow.
They were working in the lane. They were shooting with both hands. You see them shoot an outside shot, maybe right-handed from a three-pointer, but they were working the lane, and they were putting up and ringing shots left-handed. So should be a good game tomorrow. So
who did they play today?
They lost to Smith Station, but Smith Station had a big height advantage.
Yeah,
so
7A.
So anyway, that'll be the nightcap, the final game of the tournament. The early game at 5:00. It will pit Smith Station against Russell. No, the first game of tomorrow night. I was sitting here running on, and then I forgot who. No, Abbeville and Smith Station. Abbeville, Smith Station 5. John Carroll, Eufaula at 6:30. But that'll do it from Eufaula High School for tonight. The first day of the Eufaula Lake City Classic in the books. Eufaula a winner, Smith Station a winner, and Russell County a winner. Russell County, Smith Station, and Eufaula all winning tonight. So for John Wayne Robinson, Doug Apple, I'm Keith Brown signing off till tomorrow night. Go Tigers.